I would like to welcome everyone back to another episode of So-Called Experts. Back with me again to help me out, my boy Castro. Reason I brought him today was because the big story right now is the bounties in the NFL. The Saints getting knocked for having bounties.
Ridiculous.
So who better to bring than a Saints fan? Someone who can give a personal opinion on how he feels about the situation. Me personally, I see both sides. I can see why they're getting penalized for it, but at the same time, I don't understand.
That's what I don't understand. People, bear with me. Before I even start this argument, Drew Brees, I love you, man. Got a man crush on you.
You got to give a shout out to Drew Brees.
Got to give a shout out to Drew Brees. Drew Brees, if you're ever in town, please give us a call. Let us know. I'll make this dude get you on this show. All right?
Fine, no problem. You don't even got to bring an 18 pack to be on my show.
No, Drew, I'll bring the 18
You'll bring
pack
an 18 pack for you, Drew. All right.
Drew Brees, I love him. Let's go back to the bounties. You just said right now you can see both sides. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. I've been playing football since I was 7.
Right.
7 years old.
Little kid.
Didn't even know how to tie my shoes.
Still mocoso.
Still mocoso. For all you people that don't know what mocoso is, that means boogers running down your thing, whatever. Every time I stepped on that field, I wasn't a defensive player, but when you play Pop Warner out here,
you got hitting drills.
You got both ways.
All the time.
You go both ways. Right. You go both ways. You got hitting
play
drills.
Offense and defense.
We had the guys walking around that had played the year before me, stickers all over their helmet, skulls, bees, whatever.
Right.
Stickers. Right. I looked at the coach and I said,
"What are those?
That's cool."
Yeah. What are they?
What are those? Oh, those are for our biggest hitters. Pops.
Right.
Every time I feel that you got a pop, I look at my stat girl and I say notch for Castro. And at the end of the week,
so pretty much the coach was rewarding defensive players for knocking the other team out.
For big pops.
For knocking them on their back.
For big pops.
Right.
Is it not the same in college?
Right. Same thing. Buckeyes. You got the Buckeyes.
I was going to say, Ohio State. Who's the most famous for having the sticker?
Right. They got the Buckeyes.
Thank you.
But it's not just hits. It's also other plays. But hits are probably on there.
Well, it's football.
I mean, here's the thing.
It's football. Do you tell your son, or do you go to play football, hey, you're going to go over there to do the fanciest spin move in the world? Or do the football players walk around like, hey, I'm a football player. I'm bigger. I'm tougher.
Right.
You may hit me, but I'm going to hit you harder. It's a tough sport.
I think one of the quickest ways to get into the other team's head is when you hit them in the mouth to start off. As you can, appreciate the 49ers Saint game.
Wow. He did it. He brought it up. Winner.
What happened? Dante Winner came, popped Pierre Thomas in his mouth, forced the
This
fumble,
is what I'm going to say.
Turn the tide of the game.
This is what I'm going to say. And my cousin, he is a perfect witness to this. I'm not the type of guy who is going to be, this was this or this was that. I give him credit for that hit all day. Mm-hmm. And I tell him every single day. I told him today, we were having an argument about this today. Whitner won you that game because he set the tone for 49ers football.
Right.
While we're on the topic of bounties, I'm a Saints fan. I love my Saints team. Mm-hmm. I love Pierre Thomas. I love you.
He's all right.
But Whitner should have $10,000 bounty reward for that pop that he did on top of it.
So Jonathan Vilma should have walked over to the other sideline.
Here's 10 G's, baby. Here's 10 G's, baby. Here's 10 G's. Because all teams aside, all biased opinions aside, what Whitner did to Pierre Thomas, is that not what you want your defensive players to do?
There was no clean hit. There was no flag. There was no fines. It was nothing. A perfect hit.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Because I think that some of the people that don't understand this are getting the wrong view of it. They're seeing it as, they want us to injure them. We're going to pay you to injure someone.
Absolutely not.
It's not,
Absolutely
it's not telling them, hey, on the bottom of a pile, twist his ankle.
No.
It's hit him legally.
Hit him after the whistle.
Yeah, none of that.
No.
It's clean hits.
It's saying this. So-called expert, you got a game today. You get me 3 people to leave on that cart, you got $10. Right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and me looking at my 6-year-old son and saying, hey, you hit a home run, $5 for every home run you get?
It's motivation.
It's motivation.
So would you consider it cheating? I mean, I can. Here's the thing. I see the other side because they're the NFL is getting sued right now by former players who are saying who they're suing the NFL because hold on. They're saying the NFL didn't protect them. The NFL knew about concussions and didn't do anything about it. Let them go out there and beat themselves up. And they're saying that the NFL promotes big hitting. So the NFL has to take a big step here and say, we're not promoting hitting. We're not promoting, right. This.
And Roger Goodell's position in this is political.
Right.
It's political.
It's political.
This is what I got to say about that. If you're an NFL player that's whining about the NFL not protecting you, and I'm going to re-emphasize the whining. If you're an NFL player whining about the NFL not protecting you, are you seriously going to sit here and tell me that you have not been playing football? Unless you're Jimmy Graham, who just started playing football recently.
Right.
Who I love, Jimmy Graham. You too, baby.
I don't know if I have Jimmy Graham on the show.
Hey, come on, man, Jimmy Graham. All right. So this is what I'm saying. Unless you're Jimmy Graham, who just recently started playing football, right. Do you not know the dangers of football?
They know, right?
Do you not know?
But do you not understand? All this concussion stuff is new. We understand.
Is it?
We understand breaking bones.
Yeah.
But do you understand that concussions lead to long-term effects?
Right.
All these players back in the day, Jim Brown.
How was that the NFL's fault?
Well,
how was that the NFL's fault?
The players are saying the NFL knew about it, but didn't tell them about it because they didn't want the players to get scared.
I don't believe it.
Because you know why? Look, this is what gets me about the NFL. They're gonna fine the Saints for bounties, which is for legal hard hits, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't the NFL making money by producing videos, hardest hits of the NFL, yeah. And they go out and sell that video?
That's my boy Harper you're talking
about. And you know what? Some of the videos they promoted had illegal hits.
Right.
Had defenseless receivers in the air getting cracked by Jack Tatum, by Rod Woodson, by some of these old
Hines Ward,
Hines Ward guys, and the NFL made money off of that. And now you're going to be a hypocrite and say you can't do that anymore. We made money off of you.
How are they being hypocrites to promoting football? Is it not football?
Is
it not football?
They're promoting hard hits when now they're finding your team for it.
I know they're finding my team for it, and what I think about them finding my team for it is. They have no foundation for it. The only foundation they got is that it started here with Williams, with our defensive coordinator.
And it's like you said, it's politics. It's Roger Goodell trying to do the right thing.
It's politics.
It's a new era of football.
Whatever.
But we'll say this.
Tom Benson's going to try to do the right thing.
Is it cheating? Because, the three biggest things in sports.
I like that. Stay with that question. Is it cheating to what?
Bounties?
No.
You got steroids?
Yes.
And you got Spygate. The closest thing to bounties is Spygate, which is clearly cheating.
Okay. We talked about this earlier, you and me. Spygate.
Right.
Unauthorized video and audio recordings during unauthorized times.
Of other teams' practices.
You're cheating.
Right.
You're cheating. Bill Belichick, you are not allowed to record or, to take audio of this team during these times.
Right.
You're cheating.
Because I can record your game film and use your game film to game plan against.
Everybody with the DVR can record your game film.
Right. But I can't go record your practices.
No. During certain times, you're cheating.
As a Steelers fan, this particularly strikes home because we should have been in that Super Bowl against the Rams.
I remember that.
And that Spygate, when they beat us,
took you out.
Because the thing that a lot of Joy Porter and a lot of these guys say was they picked up every one of our blitzes.
Yeah.
They knew every blitz that was coming.
Nah, not even Belichick. And I gotta give it to Belichick.
And he's the best coach in the NFL.
Best coach in the NFL.
Hands down in the NFL.
Second best coach, Sean Payton.
There was something that gave them an edge, a cheating edge that they were able to. They knew all our calls before the game.
Yeah,
game film doesn't give you that. So you got that.
Spygate's cheating.
Okay, so
Spygate's cheating.
It's clearly cheating.
What did Bill Belichick get fined for that? $500K?
$500K. I believe
Haskett
the Patriots
gets $250.
$200, and they lost a first-round pick. Now they're saying the Saints are going to get worse.
Yeah, we're going to lose a first-round pick. We're ready to do that. We're going to lose a first-round pick, which is going to hurt us because we're not able to get our defensive players. We're not able to get our special teams pumped up.
Right.
We're not able to get that wide receiver we need. Marcus Colston's a free agent. Whatever. We're not able to do that. But the bottom line is these bounties, they're treating us like the Spygate. They're treating us like baseball on steroids.
It's like you guys did something out of the ordinary. I don't see.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
You guys just got caught. I just don't think the penalty is going to equal the crime.
I don't think we're the first ones to get caught. I just think it was a big story.
The first one that got blown out of proportion.
It was politically infused, and it got blown out of proportion, and let's do it right here.
Right.
Dude, 4 years, 5 years, we've had this great run.
Right.
Are we not? Dude, you remember the brown bags? Come on, man.
The ain'ts?
The ain'ts?
Right.
These ain't the ain'ts anymore. These are not the ain'ts
I'll
anymore.
give you guys are here to stay. As long as you sign Drew Brees, you guys are here to stay.
Oh, good. We're here to stay. We'll be in the playoffs every year.
Again, thank everyone for joining us, So-Called Experts. Follow us at So-Called Experts at YouTube, So-Called Experts on Facebook. Don't forget to support your troops. For my boy Castro, So-Called Experts, and we're out.